Client engagement is a pretty complex process overall, but I think the first and the most important thing is to listen to the clients. I think when a client believes that you are listening to the client, understanding their needs in the right manner, I think they start getting really comfortable. The second is that ideally in the first meeting, we should not be chasing for checks. That way, he or she, the client, believes that you're there for them and you're trying to understand before you come up with whatever recommendations that you have. Then the next thing, which is very, very important, is to look at recommending the right kind of products basis the risk profile of the clients. And more importantly, to try and start the conversation with the client of what are the risks this product brings to you and the potential rewards that it can also deliver. But not talking about the risks is counterproductive. So if we do that, I think the client believes that you're being much true, and hence they are able to work with you for a much longer time. I think those would be, I feel, the three mantras that one would have for client engagement. I think some of the common mistakes that are made by everyone, and I wouldn't attribute it to one segment or the other segment, including people like us. I think the biggest mistake that we make is that we try to rush in and close a product rather than understanding the client and doing something else. So, by trying to force a sale right at the beginning, I think is one big common mistake. Number two, not explaining the product features to a customer also can lead to such, what you can say, disturbances with the client relationship over a long term. It's very important to segment clients into different categories, and that really depends on the kind of clients that one is engaging with. And the reason is not all clients are similar in nature. There are some clients who are looking at more goal oriented short term approaches. There are clients who want to leave a legacy behind for their children. There are clients who are willing to take higher risk versus lower risk. There are clients who really don't understand right at the initial phase about how this is beneficial to them, and hence are circumspect. So I think if you try to use a single sales model across all these segments, obviously one will fail. So one has to tailor make the responses to the kind of clientele that you're dealing with. And hence it is very important to segment clients into 3, 4 or 5 categories and have different approaches for different categories to be more successful.